Good morning, Kristen here, Purely Grounded. I'm tired this morning, but just like anything else, you push, keep pushing, and you're rewarded, right? No weakness in this camp. All right, so I wanted to show you this bed, which is, well, what I like to call, I call it my full circle bed. And the reason I call it that is because it has plants in there that are finishing up from cool weather. Actually, they're not finishing up, they're still kicking because we've had some really cold, weird stuff. So it's still rocking. And the cool weather stuff I'm speaking of are these green leafies, these different lettuces. But what you don't want to do, if your goal is to get the most bang for your buck, so to speak, with your garden, you don't want to waste time and you don't want to waste space. And you're certainly not going to rush anything. So just because I want this bed, I want to start planting warm weather crop in it, doesn't mean I'm going to pull up stuff that's still kicking. What I'm going to do is start seedlings, and then when they get yay high, it's really not the height that's important, but when they get a couple true leaves on them, then I bring them out. So for example, these tomatoes, full circle, right? So got baby plants in here, and then I have plants that I've let go to seed. It has the cool weather crop in it, and then it has the warm weather crop in it. Also has some native weeds. A weed to us is anything we don't put there, right? This is called sorrel. Sorrel is a good source of vitamin C. It's yummy. We just come out here and pick it, eat it raw. You can eat the leaves, you can eat the pods, some of the roots. Now, if you want to have your bed just kicking, it's got the new life, it's got the old life. The plants that are going to seed, they're going to get long, and then they're going to start turning brown because that's when the seed is ready. So what you want to do to keep it all neat so you can use the rest of the bed, is just get you a stick and then tie it up right here just to keep it all neat, and then that way you can go ahead and have space for all your new stuff, to where this isn't just totally crushing it or what have you, blocking sun. And then when it's time to go ahead and harvest the seed, just pick out the full plant, the stalk, and then go ahead and put another warm weather crop in there. We'll have a couple of spaces to do that. 1, 2, 3. And then the full circle bed right here is also, it's not monoculture. For instance, this one is all the same thing, the green leafies. This one has the bok choy going to seed, the green leafies. It has beans, which will pull nitrogen from the atmosphere and excrete it into the soil for the plants to take up. The native weeds. It has onion, tomato, zucchini, and cucumber. You want to do as many things as possible. You want to try different stuff. You want to see what works best. You don't ever want to limit yourself because of what the seed packet says, or because of what the book says, or because of what anyone else says. The best advice I can give you for starting a garden is to not worry so much about anything being perfect, not worrying. Don't worry about anything. Just start seeds. Just start. And then see what happens, and then learn as you go. Don't wait to learn and then start. That's the best thing I ever did. And this trellis here and these T-posts here will allow the climbing, well, the tall plants to be supported. So as the tomatoes grow up, they will just, you know, they'll shoot up. They'll get so high and they'll get so many leaves on them that they'll need to be supported. Otherwise, they'll fall over. Improper pruning could hinder its growth and your plant's productivity. So we'll do another video on that, on pruning your tomatoes. So in your bed, you want, if you have stuff that's going to get tall and crazy bushy, you want to have support, and you want to have all that ready before it gets to that point. Because if it gets to that point and you're not ready, you're going to get behind. You're not going to get as much productivity out of your plant. And then the cucumbers will do the same thing over here. They'll climb up this trellis. At the end of this bed is another cool weather crop, celery. Not lettuce. And all of this is recycled food scraps. Recycled lettuce hearts. So we buy organic celery from the store, cut off all the tops, save the bottom, save the heart, root them in water next to a windowsill, and then when they get a little bit bigger, we put them into the ground. If you have any questions, please ask. Please just get growing. Have fun with it. Experiment your butt off. That's how you become successful. Can't wait to see this trellis full. Have a blessed day, guys.